So this is Exeter Raceway. This ran for about 12, 14 years, and it's now owned by Jim Crane. He is wonderful. He's opened up his facility to us. We can come see the track, and there's some old race cars here that will be here soon. So Exeter has a unique story. It used to be a fairgrounds, and then they shortened the track and made it for stock car racing. So what happened was one of the cars went through one of the horse stables. There's no horses in there or anything, but they were like, all right, so this track is too big and the cars are going too fast, so they shortened it. And we're gonna take a trip around, so come with me. The original building was here, but it recently got torn down, unfortunately. It was just crumbling, so Jim tried to move it, and it was just not. I'll show you where that was. So we are on the track right now. So in back of the woods here is where the longer fairgrounds horse racing track was before they shortened it. Can't really make it out now, unfortunately, but all grown in. The back stretch here. You come up here, you can get a feel for it. Back stretch here. That's really interesting. When you come into this corner, you'll feel where things were. You can see the berm, obviously, here. Jim recently put in this pond. He's still struggling a bit with drainage issues because of the clay, but it's getting better, he says. Anyways. Most people think this is just a field. first time I came here, it was cold and windy. So today's a little bit better despite the rain, but. So the building, I believe, was like in this corner, but you see it with pictures on Facebook, but there was an old building, but to my understanding, it was never used for car racing. It was just used for the horse racing scene, so it didn't really have much to do with the stock car racing here. Oh, ducks. This is obviously turn coming into 3 and 4 on the front stretch. This is where like the horse stable was area right here. So cars would fly right into it, essentially. Then the pits were obviously on the infield. That's where they had them a lot back in the day. Can't imagine how dangerous that was. That is Exeter. It's owned by Jesse Mishad. I don't know how to say his name, but anyways, he acquired it from a gentleman that I have it in my binder. I forgot his name, but he acquired it from him after he passed, and evidently it ran here after deep research that him and this gentleman have both done. So nobody knew who drove the car, just people remember of it racing here. So this is an original Exeter car. And it actually was in a junkyard in Guildford for a number of years, and Rosie, Jerry, and a few other boys yarded it out. Now it's here. If you think about it, the car's back home. If you think about it, back home. Back to its stomping grounds, I suppose. And it goes to, Jesse brings it to Arundel. It's been to Arundel a few times, and a few other events that the main Vintage Race Car Association wants it to be at. But yeah, this is Jesse's, and he brought it here for us today. A couple of pictures I saw when they had car racing, there used to be people that used to stand on top of that building. The grandstand's right there, it's crazy. These are Thayers, which that car just showed up, I think, actually. Wilcox called Big Pappy. Pretty neat.
Right behind it up on a bank is a Studebaker Golden Hawk race car. Okay?
Wow, nice.
And Rosie had that for a while.
Yeah.
And I think That we were towing it around, sounded like it was running, and well, I think it will.
I bet.
You can hear compression and everything.
Yeah. Did you have to put a duck egg in it?
I didn't do that one though. We did because we were doing these. That's a later era,
Yep.
so we just left it, and ultimately he sold it to Rosie, and
Awesome.
Rosie didn't do anything
Yeah.
with it. And
Okay.
It's too bad.
And
That should have been saved too.
I know.
But anyway, so we were digging this out. We were going to bring it at the same time. We had
Yeah.
a truck and a trailer,
Yep.
and so we were working on loading this on a trailer. And Tommy's doing video and pictures and whatnot. And so all of a sudden he says, Ron, you got to take, come here. He said, take a look at the side of that car.
That big yellow bowl thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
Okay, so there's a side on the car,
So what am I looking at?
It's, you know, it looks like,
Yeah.
and he said, go over and look at it carefully. And I went over there, and then all of a sudden I saw under this paint and sticking out here, and these are these numbers, 1,
Oh my
9, and long and skinny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm the one that did those.
That's like,
And I said, oh my God,
That is awesome.
this is ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Billy owned them,
Yeah.
but we were the pit crew.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So-
Right.
anyway, so I got
So
the
cool.
paper ball.
Junkyard. How you doing? Good. Yeah, and I couldn't afford it, but Neil Martin bought it. Oh, wow.
That's the same like it was in Blackie's car, same motor. Is that a 308, Tom? Yeah. Yes.
I know. I might.
98 car, isn't that the same motor? Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's not quite the same.
It's not as warmed over as Blackie's was.
I thought John was going to be here with the 66 car.
Just made me quit. Just quit cold turkey.
No.
But funny how different
Started
things
racing,
motivate
your
you.
mother didn't know it, you got in the accident
I was
there.
about 16, I was about 18 when that happened.
Did that happen here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They took you to the hospital and they had to call your mother to come and get you?
Yeah, that was the end of that. She said he won't be racing anymore.
That backfired on her, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She wouldn't even go. She never went either.
Ever?
She wouldn't go walking with my father would, but she never would go. She didn't like it. She said he won't be racing anymore.
How long before you got back home?
Oh,
again?
about 3 years.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, I stayed out about 3 years.
How the hell did that happen?
Well,
She just keep you pinned down or what?
oh yeah, pretty well. Yeah, I was kind of a sheltered guy.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't
You're
know
doing
the
good till you started
I didn't know
lying.
the difference between girls and boys till I was 21. Yeah, no. But we've had fun. It's been good. That's the main thing.
I know the two cars you had that I liked the best was the Fairlane and the Mustang. Boy,
Yeah.
those were nice cars, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they were good cars.
Nice looking cars.
So, when you built the Fairlane, did you have visions of maybe trying some NASCAR North stuff? Because that's
Yes,
exactly
I
what
did.
it looked like.
Yeah, it was heavy.
All those cars
I couldn't
were.
race them heavy cars. I had to get down there with,
But all those
like-
cars back then were heavy.
I know,
When you
I
bought
know.
all that Franklin stuff, it just got heavy, you know? Hell, that 8-lug stuff we ran was lighter than that stuff, but we didn't know. That's why Ralph, I had to laugh, Ralph showed up with a kit car.
Yeah.
And we had all that 3/4 ton 8-bolt stuff. And we thought to keep up with Ralph, we had to buy that Franklin stuff, and it was heavier than the stuff we took off. And we actually gave Ralph a bigger advantage, like he needed it, right?
Ralph beat you bad. Boy,
You know,
I never seen him like it.
no, and whether people like him or not, he was a hell of a driver.
Oh, Ralph can drive. Just, no, like I told you, I said Ralph's a good guy, and I like him. I like everything about it, but I wouldn't do no business with him. That's all.
Junior
I know him.
Rogers,
I know
the
him.
race in the 50s.
99, Slits beer.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
Slits beer. Jerry, she was. You ever hear of Harold Walker?
I heard about it. I heard there was a pink one in here.
Sweet
The cat
guy.
was sponsored by Jerry's Lunch and Brewer and owned by the late Uncle Harold Walker.
Harold Walker.
Okay, yeah.
There you are.
I know. Before you even get done reading the
Harold
article.
Walker died probably 4 or 5 years ago, but he lived about 2 miles from me at the
Yeah.
most. From me.
Yeah.
But anyway, this Vaughn Rogers, Junior Rogers they called him, was a hell of a nice guy. He was a good driver. He married Harold's sister.
Okay.
They had a bar over in Brewer. Jerry's Lunch.
Yeah.
They had Slits beer.
Huh.
Slits beer was good then, I guess. I don't know. I never was a beer man.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what it said on that car. 99 Slits.
Now, what did Reggie run at Ellsworth? I know that at one time he had a Cadillac that was like
Reggie
a
Kane?
boat. Yeah. He had a red
He had
Cadillac.
everything. I'm telling you what, I'm not knocking them enough.
No.
Reggie Kane,
Yeah.
they were really, they were nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ran into this, I'm over to, back when my wife was alive, probably 4 or 5 years ago now. Somebody invited us out to go to a pizza party over in Brewer. Over that little golf course over in Brewer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know where you're talking.
So over we went, and this girl said, she's a little redheaded girl, she said, I know you. Maybe, I don't know. I said, she said, she was with a friend of mine. She said, I know you, and she kept saying that. And I said, I don't know me.
Yeah.
She said, did you used to race? I said, oh yeah. She said, you know Reggie Kane? I said, yeah. She said, I used to go to races with Reggie Kane. I told the guy she was with, I said, get rid of her. She knows how to fight. I said, get rid of her. She knows how to fight. Today we're good friends.
Yeah.
But Reggie Kane's outfit, oh.
Yeah. I've heard.
I mean, you couldn't tell what they were going to do next.
Yeah. Loose cannon.
Stand in the infield firing rocks at you, you know.
Yeah.
That's, and we're going by at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. I recently went out to Ellsworth actually to look at the track.
You know where Skip Grindle's landscape place is? That's where that track is.
Right, but there's a farm there now. It's like a farm.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
know.
thought it was a landscape
No.
company.
No. There's a farm.
the only place that's underwater still?
Yeah, just you can. It's just a little part of it. You can still right. You can still walk it. They don't. The water just keeps getting deeper. And then I think it's just the runoff, obviously. But
Guy down the Ellsworth built that. His name was Mike Clow. He had
yes, yeah,
he had a grocery store down there.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been talking to his family a little bit.
You have? Yeah.
Find out if Mike,
CLOUGH.
Yeah. He died in a fire. Right? 70s?
I don't know.
Yeah, he lost his
Long
whole house.
time ago.
Yeah, and he lost his Mike Clow, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his whole
Long
house
time
and,
ago.
and a little baby. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, everything gone. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, huh?
With the kid.
No, it's a, I can remember quite a bit, but a lot of stuff I don't remember.
Yeah. Now, did someone go through like the hot dog stand or something at Ellsworth or one of those tracks, or was it Unity?
Unity.
Okay, I thought it was. Okay.
didn't Unity, Dana, didn't Unity in Exeter both
Pardon me?
end up with a car inside the judge's stand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Transferred in his senior year to Camden and graduated from there.
Yeah.
I think the
This your book?
Yeah. Yep.
Rod Club must have been the
No, I can remember Vaughn Rogers Jr.
Yep.
but he
I
graduated.
can take you over and show you his house over Brewer.
Where's he live in
Avenue.
Brewer? Oh, Easton Ave?
I'd like to get some other pictures of it, really, and then
See, if I
maybe
wanna see if it's the exact same car, I'd be curious.
Yeah.
Could very well
So this
be.
is my recent trip out. Oh, no, this was back in 2015. Never mind.
Out
No,
in
I need a
Herman?
bigger binder, seriously.
I just didn't want it to
Running
come
out.
out of place
Very well be.
for you. Oh, okay, here's your aerial view, right?
Yeah.